Hello everyone, this is Curtis for Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, today what I'm going to tell y'all about is the customers think I burnt their lawns. That's the title of this video. And what can I say about that? Hey, I went out and I didn't think nothing of it. I was just helping customers, you know. They text me and said, hey, can you help me with my lawn? When can you get it? I don't want to get a letter from the association. I don't want to get another fine for my lawn. I'm like, okay, I'll put you on my schedule and I will come out and help you with your lawn there. Okay, now I think I shared a video about a lawn the other day. And no, I never paid any mind. I went over there. The lawn, it was growing up and all. It was getting out of control. So I didn't think nothing of it. You know, I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, okay, I'll mow it. So I went over and put in an hour and a half mowing the lawn, getting everything all cleaned up on the lawn. Now, meanwhile, that day, it was 104 degrees. Now, you know, I'm watching the weather every day and they're saying like this whole month, it went down in history about this whole month is the hottest month, has went down because, I mean, we're going strictly week by week and it's at 100 degrees every day in this month. I'm like, wow. And this is going throughout, you know, the United States, where they're forecasting about the hot heat and how hot it is out here. So I'm not, you know, I'm like, hey, it's hot out here. I can feel it. It's burning my skin. I'm out here in this heat trying to help a customer with the lawn care. All right. I didn't think nothing of it. I went on, I took care of the lawn. I got everything all blown off everything. Got it all cleaned up and everything. Got it looking good for the customer. I get a text. And customer texts me and say they had a quick question, and the question was, did I put any fertilizer, pesticide, or any of that on their lawn? And I'm like, no, I didn't put anything of that nature in your lawn. Which, you know, that kind of stuff, the customer would have to pay for that. I mean, if they wanted that, and I always tell them, I'm like, I do not furnish no pesticide. I don't furnish no fertilizer. I don't do anything. All I do is show up to the lawn and mow it, edge it, and clean it up. That's all I do. Anything else you want, that's extra. You got to pay for that. You got to pay for that service. You got to pay for me to go and get it if you want that. No, I don't put nothing in your lawn. That's taking money out of my pocket. Why would I want to buy some fertilizer or pesticide for your lawn? This is your lawn. You put in there what you want. I mean, they have companies that do that. I'm not licensed to be fertilizing nobody's yard or putting any type of pesticide out. I don't have no license for that. I'm not into that. All I do is the lawn care work, and that's it. So, you know, I told the customer, I said, hey, I texted the customer back. I said, hey, it was 104 degrees. I was working out in that heat. That's all I done. So what happened after I finished up the lawn, it, you know, the next day, it turned brown. I guess, you know, it had some brown spots. You know how it is. It turns brown. I get this every year. You know, you're out here and you're working the heat rays, the rays of that heat. The UV, you know how that stuff is. It is hot, guys. I mean, just hot. And I'm like, come on. Do you look at the news? You worried about, did I put some? Now, you know how that would have went if I would have said, oh, yeah, I put some fertilizer. Oh, well, you described my lawn. And now I need you to, you know, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? You done messed my lawn up. Who told you to put that in there? You wasn't supposed to be doing that. Oh, man, I can't believe you. I can't believe you would do that. Look at that. You done messed my lawn up. What you gonna do? That's how it would have went, guys. That's how that would have went. I'm telling you, I know how customers are, and it's hard dealing with them because you never know what's going to happen when you're working in somebody's lawn and it's just happening to be so hot. Now, that was one customer. And so, I text her back and I let her know that, hey, I didn't put anything in your lawn. I didn't do anything. All I did was mow your yard and that was it. And it was just hot out here. Customer texts me back. Oh, I'm sorry it was so hot. And I had to make sure that you didn't put nothing in my lawn and destroy it. Well, it turned brown. I had to make sure. That's what's in the text message, So I'm like, okay. So the next day, I go out and I'm on the lawn. And it was hot again, up to 100, 101, 103, whatever it is, hot, not hot heat. What happens? Y'all know what happened. Mowed the lawn, the customer was there. Same thing. I get the text, it says Curtis. I got him on my phone. Here my phone is right here. My phone right here, I got my phone. I'm looking down it. I'm like, let me check my messages. So I'm checking the message on my phone, and the customer wanted to know that I put any fertilizer or pesticide in their lawn. I'm like, no. All I did was showed up, mowed your lawn, and that was that. I don't furnish those types of products. I don't put nothing in your lawn. But, they were thinking. I put something in their lawn. The reason why it started drying out, turning brown. And I'm like, really? I mean, if you asked, if you buy it and want me to put it in there, you pick out what type of fertilizer or whatever it is, and I help you in that aspect. But again, you know how that would have went. It would have been like, no, he didn't. No, he didn't do that to my lawn. Look what he did. He better get back over here. We want all new grass. We want new soil. He gonna take it all up and he gonna put some new grass in. He should have known better than to do that, what he did. That's how it would have went, guys. I'm telling you, they would have came unglued on me. I know this. I'm like, I let the customer know. It was 104 degrees out in this hot heat. And that's all that I know. I cut it and it turned brown. It dried out. And you're going to get that. Now, if you don't water it after it's been cut, then it's going to dry out. And right now we've been in a state where it's been very, very, very hot. Drought. A drought's going on. And I'm like, what? I'm just taking the time out, the liberty of my relaxation time to go out and help somebody, and then I'm gonna get beat up for it. I don't mind helping them. I don't mind helping people, but golly, then it's gonna get turned. Being Mr. Nice Guy, gonna get beat up now because the grass turned. Not my fault. You asked me to mow it, and now it's all turned brown. It's hot out there. Look at me. I'm out there working in it. My skin complexion, hey, I'm a little bit lighter than this, but I'm out there getting baked. I'm turning. Ain't nobody saying, well, Curtis, you been in the sun too much. Why are you turning so dark? What's going on with you? I done got a tan. That's what happened. I done got a tan out here. Look at my arm. My arm done started turning dark and stuff. Come on now. I don't believe this. But let the grass turn. Let the grass, they know it's supposed to be green, but let it start turning. I done rent the lawn. That's what they gonna say. I done rent the lawn. I ain't done nothing. This happens every year. I'm like, what part you don't understand? They more concerned about that lawn than me. I'm out here, son, you raise, baking your skin, my pants sticking to my legs, I'm getting all whipped up and everything. It's baking through my pants and all. And, if you stay in it too long, they like to tell you, put some of that, that lotion on you to protect the UV rays for your skin, because you can catch skin cancer. You got all kinds of normal cancer that you can get from working in that sun, the UV rays. I mean, come on now. You catch that, then you go into the doctor for cancer. They kind of give you some type of treatment and all that, and some of that stuff. It's not curable. You think I want to be out there in that? And I'm like, no. No. I mean, come on. That's not no healthy work. I mean, you got to get up there and try to do that stuff when it's cool and have some long sleeves on and a hat and try to keep yourself covered. But then it's so hot trying to do it. And then you trying to do this, and then you get beat up for it. You get blamed for it. So I can't win, guys. That's why I share the videos of other stuff, other events that I participate in, like, family events or going, some of the stuff I don't want to go to, but it happens. And you get to the point where you need to take that road trip. And that's why I come out done the video with the road trip. Lawn care people that does that stuff, they got to get away from it. I mean, you start mowing lawn after lawn after lawn after lawn, week after week, and year after year you need to get away. You need to get you a vacation. You need to go somewhere. You need to see something different. Come on, that stuff becomes tedious. Don't think it is, you're going to make all this money. What good is a lot of money and I'm sick and I'm running to the doctor to spend on doctor bills, we found this wrong with you, we found that wrong with you, and this wrong with you. And you spend all your money up at the doctor, and they probing you with this needle and that needle and running these tubes in you, and come on now. Come on. Come on. But this is what happens, guys. It happens. And it's fun. I've enjoyed it, but I had to take care of myself while doing it. And I hope this video helps somebody out there. Take care of yourself. Know you're going to get blamed for everything. If something goes wrong, you're going to get blamed. It happens. I get blamed. Listen, as long as I've been doing it, anytime something would happen in a lawn, my phone would be ringing. They'll say that, I broke the sprinklers, or I broke the line for the water sprinkler. I ain't had nothing to do with that. I was long gone. You call me 2 weeks later, your sprinkler system comes on and it's got holes all over the ground. I'm like, I ain't had nothing to do. That thing was buried down in the ground, and what happened was that PVC had deteriorated over a period of years. It had rust in it and it cracked in the ground, and now I'm blamed for it. Anything go wrong. That's part of learning, guys. Anything that goes wrong in somebody's yard and you're the last person there and something happens, you're going to get blamed for it. At least, maybe you won't, but I have gotten, from my experience, I have gotten blamed for it. Any kind of, say like it rained, you just mowed the yard and it had this rain and it flooded. And it had some oil that's running all over the roads, in the streets, or whatever. So the water starts to recede and go down, and so all that oil that was in there, in the water, contamination that was in the water, and it receded. And then it left a stain out in the yard. You're blamed. He was here, and that wasn't there before. And I remember he was the last one on the lawn. And so they called me back up and asked. I said, wasn't the water high? Yeah. Oh, okay. Or something starts growing in the lawn, and like those mushrooms or some other kind of stuff, some type of contamination, stuff starts growing all over the yard. They go, it's your mower. It's this, is that. I'm like, no, my mower is perfectly clean. It's washed, everything, pressure washing, everything on the deck, new blades, everything on there. But I'm gonna get blamed for that, because they thinking, because he was here and this is what happened. Guys, that's part of what can I say, getting educated about getting ready for some problems. It may look easy, but it ain't always easy. Come on now. I always keep a bottle of aspirin with me because I never know when I'm gonna get a headache. You just don't know when these headaches gonna come around, but they do. Oh boy, woo. And this kind of got to me, guys. I was just like, wait a minute. I was like, what am I supposed to be doing? I'm supposed to be retired, enjoying. I'm up here helping people, and I'm like, it is hot out here. I'm like, you get out here, you'll see why that doggone grass is turning brown. You'll see. You get out here all day, you working some of this hot heat, and you're gonna be more appreciated to understand why it's turning the color that it's turning. Come on now. We in a drought. It ain't no rain. We ain't had no good rain or nothing. So that grass, when you cut it, all the moisture in there, it was green before, but all the moisture, once you cut it down, you're going to get that moisture is going to leave. It ain't going to have that dampness in there that it was holding before. And I mean, it's at a jungle state. So it's going to stay nice and pretty and green. But as soon as you cut it, all that moisture that grass was holding in it is gone. Unless you get out there and put some more moisture, like water it. But a lot of people ain't wanting to water now because you got that electric bill. That electric bill ain't playing. I mean, it's hot, so you got to keep that AC on. You start getting them $400, $500, $800 electric bill. And then you put that water to it, you can pay another $200 or $300 for water. If you put it on there and want it to stay nice, pretty, and green, and then, you buying the groceries and all this and that, first thing they'll be like, oh, well, we're going to have to cut back on something. Man, let's see what can we cut back on. Well, maybe we could cut back on getting this lawn care, still in the mowing it every week. Maybe they can mow it every other week. No. Maybe they can mow it once a month. Once a month, maybe they can mow it. Even like, but no. Twice, no. Every other month, maybe. We'll get it. No. Maybe in 3 months, get it mowed. And they call you back. Yeah, I know it's been a long time, but grass just hasn't been growing. And you get over there and it's a jungle state. You're like, what you mean it hasn't been growing? Well, it ain't been growing a lot, It's just a little high now because it just got a little sprinkle and the stuff just jumped all up. Good God Almighty, look at that. Honey, come here, look here. Tell him what happened. Didn't that grass just jump up? It just been low for the... Come on, I've been doing lawn care a long time. I know better than this. I know better. I know that stuff been growing weekly, but why come, I got to go over it 4 or 5 times to get it back down out of this jungle state that it was in. Oh, boy, guys. I don't know. But anyway, I'm just sharing some of my experience and the stuff that I have run into in how you're doing lawn care. Like I say, it's been fun. I laugh about it. Hey, it's life. It's stuff you're going to go through. It's all good. But you just got to get ready for it. Not that I let nothing get to me or bother me about it. I laugh about it because it's just true. It's just life. It happened. If it didn't happen, I couldn't tell you about it, I really couldn't tell you anything about it if it didn't happen to me. But it happened, so I can tell you. I can tell you my story of what happened. And a lot of it, oh God, you just don't know, guys. Sometimes you be thinking it be easy, but it ain't always easy. No. Sometimes you be like, oh, let me take my hat off to this one because this here is like, woo. And when they get on you, oh God, any little thing, a little piece of grass. I mean, I've had people to call me back about some dust on the rocks. I'm like, I ain't got nothing to do with no dust on the rocks. You wanted your grass mowed, so it's gonna be some dust going to accumulate. I blew everything off and everything. Well, can you come back and wash my rocks? Really? Yeah, I want my rocks washed off because there's dust on them. Okay. All right. Yeah. Oh man, all kinds of stuff, guys. I mean, seriously. I mean, and one time I was over mowing a lawn, and a guy had washed his car. He was over visiting this neighbor, And so I was almost through with the yard, and so I had to blow the patio and sidewalk and driveway off, add some grass. Guy says, "Hey, come here, let me talk to you." I'm like, "Okay, what's up?" "Hey, I know you over there blowing and you doing, but you getting dust on my car, man." "Well, I'm sorry about I'm getting dust on your car. What do you want me to do?" "I can take and blow it off, you know." "Well, just keep the blower down. Don't." I'm like, "Okay." Because there was finna be a problem, you know. He gonna get mad at me. I mean, he gonna be visiting. I don't have no control of knowing what people doing. I was like, oh boy, all kinds of stuff. And then sometimes people have, like I say, I don't know, they'll get to the point where they want to jump on you or something, and like that's gonna be a no. I'm not gonna have nobody jumping on me about no lawn or nothing. You know, you're crazy. You going somewhere. You know, I mean, but they do that, and then they'll make them little, you know, they be, oh, like by them frowning, like I'm gonna be afraid of their frown. I'll be like, look, man, if you got a problem and whatever's making your face look like that, you better go get that medication fixed and get a smile back on your face and be happy before you end up looking like that for real, you know? Hey, because you know, I mean, like somebody get mad, man, please. Anybody can get mad. Hey, dogs, cats, animals, cows, all get mad. Snakes get mad. You know, so you ain't doing nothing to scare nobody, you know? They ain't gonna back down from you. Come on now. You mess with them, you know? Cat, get the hissing, the snake hissing. I mean, ready to attack. You know, like, come on with it. Come on, what you got? What you got? You know? But people, some of them, they don't even understand what time it is, you know. But that's the kind of stuff you deal with in life. And I mean, right now we're in some times that you have to be very careful because, man, you know, when I'm looking at the news and I see stuff and I'm like, oh man, people, you know, they packing, man. They'll shoot you over anything. So, you know, you only got one life to live, so live at your best. And I'm like, hey, no problem, man. Go on, whatever. Keep it real, keep it smooth, treat everybody nice and treat them good. If you see that they're flaring up, it's like a fire, then just say, hey man, I'm sorry, and move on. Let them go, because you know, I mean, you want to see another day. You know, that person can be the one that will end your day of your life because they're not seeing eye to eye and they don't have a good understanding that, you know, once you're gone, you're gone. That's it. And you know, to them, they don't care about human life. They could care less. They packing guns and, like, you know, use it in the wrong matters, I want to say. You know, all you can do is pray for those people. Pray that you use that, well, don't use it in a wrongful way. I mean, you can use it or have it. I understand a lot of people like those things, weapons and guns and whatever, but there's a time and place for that. I mean, there's like the shooting range if you like having that, but remember that is supposed to be used in an appropriate way, not because of your anger or your mind is not right with what you're doing. You know, I mean, you flare up and you want to pull out something like that and hurt someone or hurt a number of people. No, that's not the way. That's not the way. You know, and I see that, guys, and that's very disturbing. But that's the way life is, though. You know, we have to, what can I say, live in an environment of uncertainty about different situations and what may occur with a human being. So I hope all of you that are checking out my videos, I hope that you take heed to this and don't let nothing get to you where that you are in a state of mind that you're not thinking appropriate in a right way to hurt someone. You don't never want to hurt anyone. You know, it's always good to just, cool, man. Hey, it's cool, man. Fine. Just walk away from it. You know, just walk away from it or let them be, you know, and give them chance to rethink the situation and that they could ruin their lives by doing stuff that they shouldn't be doing. You know, that's all I can say. And I know sometimes people say things and do things inappropriate, and it can disturb some people. And what they don't understand is a disturbance. Somebody may be on the same accord. They ain't all there either. You know, it's like that person may not be there, and then the next person may not be there, and then wham bam. But anyway, guys, hey, I just wanted to share that with y'all about this video, about the problems that I was being, well, you know, I ruined the customer's lawn from the heat, from me mowing it. I just wanted to share that. So, you know, I know how the customers are. They got upset about it, me mowing the yard. It had to be my fault, so I was going to be blamed. But, you know, now, here would have happened. If I say, which I am completely retired, where that I'm just doing something, you know, I don't want to get bored and all. And it's stuff like that. I was like, man, please, the customers probably would think that I'm mad at them or something. No, I ain't mad at them. I understand. You just haven't been out here working in this hot heat to understand what go on out here. You think that everything is just peaches and cream, show up, mow the yard, and it's supposed to be just stay like that. I mean, they don't say nothing when you mow it in the wintertime when it turns brown. You know, I mean, it's already brown, you know, and you know, it go on, guys. But anyway, hey, guys, let me get out of here. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you've enjoyed me telling you another story about some of my lawn care disasters of running customers' lawns. Anyway, I'm out of here. Stay tuned. I will be doing some more videos soon. All right, bye.